Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo soy Rush Perez, introducing Dr. Njakiri Damages.
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York!
Yeah, New York City is so great that an 11-year-old public school boy took his grandfather's loaded gun to school.
Oh, God.
I know. Now, that is not the news. I mean, that is normal occurrence in New York City. It's not a big deal. The boy did this after he got into a confrontation with his classmates the day before. Now, you remember how we used to go out in the field and fight, as kids? Yeah. Not in New York City. No. In New York City, they use guns. Huh. Now, they don't fight like these African boys.
Yeah.
No, they use guns. The boy from Queens, New York, hid the .38 caliber gun in his backpack and entered the school. Yeah. At break time, he flashed the gun to warn his classmates. Now, good thing is that the school security man came and took the gun away from the boy before he used it. But now, this is the real news. The boy's grandfather was arrested for criminal possession of a weapon, endangering the welfare of a kid, and reckless endangerment. And now this new charge, for training and recruiting a child soldier.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I didn't know that child soldier is also an American problem, Did you know? American children, they drink lead-poisoned water in Flint, Michigan, and Newark, New Jersey. They go to bed hungry in Alabama and in Mississippi. And now, America grooms child soldiers in New York City. God bless America. And all the other beasts of no nations. Now, talking about problems in America, Donald Trump won big last Tuesday. He knocked out Marco Rubio and is now poised to win the Republican Party nomination for president. Unless nothing. There's nothing that can stop him. Trump fought off several enemies lined up against him, including this one.
I guess I have to do it myself. I know it's not.
Now, I didn't know the man gets scared, that Trump gets scared. I didn't know. He had always wanted to punch someone.
Like to punch him in the face, I'll tell you.
Yes.
And I was surprised that when he got scared, when someone came to the podium to punch him, he was like... Now, currently, Trump has 666 delegates. Isn't that a dangerous number?
Very dangerous.
But by next Tuesday, he will move to a less scary number.
Yeah.
Even if he doesn't get the magic number, that is 1,237, to win the nomination, he will still be the president. You don't believe? Do you know why? He explained it himself. Watch.
I think you'd have riots. I'm representing a tremendous, many millions of people. I wouldn't lead it, but I think bad things would happen.
Oh.
You see, there will be riots if he doesn't get the nomination. Now, as things go, we all should cherish these last days of Obama in office. After Obama, it may take a long time before we find someone like him again in the White House. You doubt me? Okay, watch Obama order taco at a fast food restaurant in Austin, Texas. Watch.
So, I'm going to get a Democrat.
All right.
But because I'm bipartisan, I'm going to get a Republican.
I know. Wait a minute. Did he order Democrat and Republican?
Yes, he did.
Did you see that he paid with his own money? He brought out his own money. He even gave them tip.
1840.
1840. That's a bargain.
It is a bargain.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Now, don't try to imagine Donald Trump, President Trump, doing something like this.
No, no.
Unless it's going to make America great again. and don't imagine your African president walking into a Mama Put restaurant to order food. And you're like, please, can I get amala? And they will do. Add tuwo and bitter leaf soup. It can happen. So don't worry yourself. Make sure you live long. Don't worry yourself. It won't happen. Talking about class, Obama's daughter, Sasha Malaya, attended their first state dinner the other day. Did you watch it?
Yes.
They were wonderful,
Gorgeous.
It happened. They went to the Canadian Prime Minister when they had a dinner for him at the White House. They have grown up so well in the last 8 years, living in the White House. I understand that since these new pictures came out, that Kenyan man that offered Obama 80 cows for Sasha's hand in marriage. Yeah. When Obama visited Kenya, that happened in Kenya. He decided to add 10 more cows. And he said he will add 5 goats and 10,000 chickens. He wanted to throw in some rabbits, but the Obama said, watch.
Go ahead, sir.
I know. A young Kenyan man like that, if the man had, with those number of cows and goats and chicken, in Zimbabwe, the man would have been called the Dangote of Zimbabwe. Did you guys hear the news?
Yes.
Malnutrition rate in Zimbabwe is out of control. According to the UN, over 3 million people in Zimbabwe, they need food, eggs to survive.
That's poor.
The country has suffered 35 years of Mugabe's rule, but in the last 2 years of failed reigns, they have turned the citizens of Zimbabwe into beggars. Now, this is so serious that even if Robert Mugabe did not spend millions of dollars to celebrate his 149-year birthday, is that one? I don't know. He looks like 200. Anyway, people in Zimbabwe will still be hungry. Now, UNICEF, they said that 33,000 children are suffering from acute malnutrition. So help the Zimbabweans. Can you donate food to them, please? And all you people supporting Mugabe, you see the result. Now, you see? Now, I'm talking about suffering from different kind of malnutrition. Kaduna State Governor, El Rufai, you know him, he's a very tiny man. And Prophet Suleiman, accidental president, he has not been acting like vice president anymore. Anyway, Governor El Rufai and Prophet Suleiman, you know the guy, the pastor, are putting their legs in one trouser.
What?
Trouser is what we call pants for Americans. Yeah, Sasha. Trouser is called pants in America. Trouser in Africa, yeah. So the governor of Kaduna State passed a law that requires religious institutions to get a license before they practice their religion. Like a jujuman, like you need a license now to be a jujuman. You can't just wake up one day and put up a shop and say you are a church.
Yes, no.
But that did not sit well with Apostle John St. Suleiman. He did not waste time before he gave it to the governor. Watch.
Many times, I've read on paper how he abused Jesus. I've read many things, and Christians came after him. He said they are joking, nothing can happen.
Now, if the prophet had stopped there, it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yes.
But he went on to chastise the governor this way. Watch.
I'm talking to the Kaduna governor. Listen, I am not against sanitizing the state. But if you say people should get license for preaching, it's not applicable in Nigeria.
I know. And then he did the ultimate. Watch him.
I'm saying this to the executive of the Kaduna: revoke this law or die.
Oh yeah. He pronounced death. You will die. And the congregation, they erupted in joy, praying that the governor would die. Now, whatever happened to deploying their death pronouncement on Boko Haram? When Boko Haram was destroying churches in northern Nigeria, whatever happened? What? Now, and guess what? El Rufai responded to the pastor. Now, the small governor, he said to the pastor that even though he's small, there is no going back on this bill. So now we wait for who will die first, the prophet or the governor. I mean, we are checking. We're watching. We're watching. Talking about destructions. It is universally acknowledged that Saturday's election in Rivers State will be bloody. Oh yeah, the Minister for Transportation and Aviation, Mr. Rotimi Amaechi, is leading the APC troops, while Governor Wike is leading the opposition.
Oh, yes?
Yeah, Wike has guaranteed that blood will flow.
Oh!
And it already did. Even before the election, an army major died with 3 other soldiers. They were killed. No, it's terrible. Now, as the election approached, Governor Wike fired the first shot. He said, if Amaechi leaves his polling booth on Saturday, beat him up. Beat him well. I tell you, this Donald Trump virus has definitely reached Nigeria. It's no longer in America alone. You know, all politicians, they talk like Trump now. Now, Amaechi went on TV to proclaim the sainthood of APC members. He said that to follow him, Amaechi, you must be God-fearing.
Oh, yeah.
in fact, the minister said that all APC members are God-fearing people. Oh. Why are you laughing? I'm not making it up. Okay, watch him say.
You must be God-fearing. You have no business being with me if you don't fear God.
Yeah, you must be God-fearing to be in the APC.
You must be God-fearing to be in APC.
So are you saying there are no bad eggs within the APC?
When you're God-fearing, will you be a bad egg?
I know. For those of you who may be tempted to doubt Amaechi, he made it clear on this TV interview that there are 3 things that he fears in this world. 3 things. Listen to him.
I told you there are 3 things I fear, or 3 things I fear. I fear God, I fear the law, I fear my wife.
He said, I fear God, I fear the law, and I fear my wife. Amaechi, look at me. You are feeling my hands. Eh? Your wife is the law. You're confusing the two. Your wife? I don't know. Yeah. In education news, Bauchi State's deputy governor visited a school the other day. At the school, he found out that 17 teachers were absent. 17. Yeah. I said, what's the big deal? What's the big deal? Ghosts are supposed to be absent. These are ghost workers. And they were not there, you know. Why was he surprised? I don't know. I don't understand these people. It's not a news story. Now, meanwhile, in Kaduna State, the government is worried that primary school students leave school after eating free lunch. They have this new policy where they give them free lunch. And the kids, they have an excuse. They say that we want to go and drink water, so they leave. Now, this is troubling for the government, and they do not know what to do. Now, you will have thought that they will provide them drinking water so that they won't have any excuse to leave. That would be No. The problem, I tell you, is deeper than that. I am not a social scientist, but my gut feeling is that the reason may be connected to why men leave the bed instead of stay and snuggle after. You know, I'm just saying. It may be the same thing. You know, you got that? No, maybe the same thing. I'm giving scientists ideas to study. In corruption news, the federal government of Nigeria just discovered that 3.1 trillion naira revenue were lost. The NNPC could not account for it. And they traced it to one individual, just one person. Meanwhile, the Senate President, Saraki, at his own corruption trial, claimed that he has lost memory and records about the charges against him. He said he could not remember. Mr. Saraki, don't worry. You will remember all those things after you spend a few days in the Kuje prison. Yeah. It will come back to you. Don't worry. Still on corruption, Nigeria's pension director general. Do you know the woman? I've never had the name before. Neil, what is her name? Meshach. You know her? Yeah, she's from your hometown. No, she was suspended this week. For fraud. The woman made 60 million a month. 60 million naira. That's about $160,000 a month. And yet she was involved in fraud.
Oh my God!
Now imagine if she had earned something like 18,000 naira, the minimum wage. What she would be doing now? 60 million naira a month.
Not good enough for her.
How much does Obama make? Anyway, forget it. Now, at the trial of the ex-defense chief, do you know him, Bade?
Bade,
Oh yeah, a witness came out and said that he diverted 558 million every month from the Nigerian Air Force to the man's account. You know what? Watch this story.
The first prosecution witness, a former director of finance in the Nigerian Air Force between 2010 and 2013, Air Commodore Salisu Abdullahi, told the court of how he bought houses for the former Chief of Defense Staff, who was then the Chief of Air Staff.
Oh my God!
Telling me? Oh my God.
According to him, he helped the former defense chief buy a retirement home in the Maitama area of Abuja in 2013 in the sum of 1.1 billion naira.
You know you don't mean it. Listen again.
With the help of one engineer, Mustafa Yerima, he also helped the former defense chief to build a plaza in the Wuse 2 area of Abuja worth between 900 million naira and 1 billion naira.
No, not at all.
No, get out of here. No.
How he also helped the former defense chief buy 2 other properties for 650 million naira in the Wuse area of Abuja and another property for his son in the Kado area of Abuja.
What? No. Like Bade's defense, the attorney defending him, they came out and said that the trial is going well. It's going well. Now, after watching this story, the 60 million naira a month pension director said this. You see, I'm making minimum wage for people in my category. She has a point. That category is called the tiffin class.
Yay!
The tiffin class, yeah. That 60 million is like minimum wage for them. Chicken change.
Nonsense.
Nonsense. It's not only the men who should be having fun stealing government money. Women should also have fun stealing government money. Sasha, tweet it out. Tweet it out. Deep, yeah, it's deep. In fact, there was a bill in the Senate to have gender equity in Nigeria.
Yes.
Men should be equal to women. If a man steals 100 million, a woman should steal 100 million. But it failed. It failed in the Senate. It didn't even get a second reading. Now, this is how the Senate President, Saraki, how he took the count of the vote. Watch.
Those in favor that the bill be read the second time say aye. Those against say nay. The nays have it.
I know. He was scratching his head like, how my wife? How can my wife steal the amount of money I steal? No. This is a segment we call Secrets of
Picture!
It's based on a premise that a picture is more than 1,000
words.
Okay. We now go from a beautiful story to one of the most horrible stories you will ever hear in your life. Now, Dr. Damages typically stays away from tragedies. But this tragedy is so horrible that it will hopefully be a reminder to you that we should all care.
Yes.
Now, the picture you are looking at is that of a woman holding 2 babies, one of which died in her arms. The story is heart-wrenching.
Oh my God.
Now, a pregnant woman from Cameroon went to a hospital in labor. But because she couldn't pay, they left her outside and she died there. Oh yeah. Her niece, horrified at what happened, got a blade, slit open the aunt's womb to save the lives of these twins. What? Oh yeah. She brought out the twins that she was carrying in this picture. One of them was still alive when she came out. Now, imagine the woman's agony. She held the baby and the hospital still did not come to help. And the 2 babies died just like that.
Wow.
Yeah. These are African children. These 2 babies could have become anything in the world.
Wow.
These were your African children. And meanwhile, African politicians are busy stealing the commonwealth of their people.
Yes.
Think about it.
Yes.
If you like, you can cry. But after that, do something. There are consequences for the rot going on all around Africa. And sometimes the victims are innocent ones, including unborn children. In real life, some stories don't end well. The only thing we can do now is to make sure that the twins died so that others might live.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's it.
I'm just trying. I don't want to preach, but I'm just trying. Here are some stories making headline news across Nigeria this week. I will expose how the elite conspired to ruin Nigeria, says Buhari. No, this is my thing. This is my thing. I'm tired of Buhari talking. It is still going on as we speak. Why are you saying I will? Go ahead and expose them.
You have not exposed one
But
person.
don't even stop there. Mobilize the masses to go to war.
You have not convicted one person.
Nobody has been convicted. All of them, they show them in court and they go home. Nothing. Don't tell us about exposing. Do something. Nonsense.
Action, more action.
You have no intellectual capacity to run Nigeria. Ben Mwabeze tells Buhari. I know. This is like put down. But this is my point. Coming from a card-bearing member of the intellectual class who failed Nigeria, I'm not surprised. They all have PhDs. For 16 years, they couldn't run the country. Leave him alone. You guys failed.
Yes, let him try.
Yeah, let him try.
He's trying already.
He will try.
Yeah, he is trying. I'm on tour to understand the causes of Nigeria's epileptic power supply. Says Fashola, the minister. He said he's going around to find out why we don't have power. That's funny because Majek says also that he's on tour to understand the power of Igbo. No, you have to understand that if the minister for power who grew up in Nigeria does not know why there's no power, he has to talk. Majek too, he wants to know there's no power in Lagos. Everywhere, even when he was there as governor. Nonsense. How Fani Kayode, Falaye, Udenwa, and others shared 3.15 billion naira ahead of 2015 elections. This is the news. They figured out how they share the money. This is my question. Paul Doyunokupe, he's now part of the others. He's not even up to the point that they will mention his name on the headline.
They mention his hometown.
They gave him chicken change. They didn't want to mention his name on the headline. Can you imagine that? Terrible. It's cheaper for Nigeria to import petrol than to refine locally, says the Minister for Petroleum, Ibe Kachuku.
Yes, that man.
You see, this man, I don't understand him. So you are saying that all our refineries is a waste of money, is it? Why are we building new ones? Anyway, after he said that, the governor of Edo State reacted. He said, exactly, see, this is why I'm telling you guys, it's cheaper to import wives than to marry from Nigeria. See, all these things are connected. They are connected. It's cheaper to import wives than to marry from local. Jonathan and other government officials spent 248 billion naira. Do you see that we're talking billions now? We're talking billions on traveling around the world in 3 years. 248 billion. Now, this is like in dollars, it's also billions. I'm explaining to Americans who are here. I cannot wait to see what the figure will be for Buhari. He has been traveling everywhere. 2 years from now, when we calculate his own, it's going to be in billions. It's going to be in billions too. Yeah, terrible. Anyway. Yeah. El Rufai, thinking of removing Buhari, says Shehu Sani. Do you know Shehu Sani? The senator from Kaduna State. Yes, he's saying that El Rufai is thinking of removing Buhari. El Rufai is the acting accidental vice president. Now, this is my issue. This is why people, they need to drink kunu before they speak. Shehu Sani has not been eating very well. His afro is maybe getting into... He's been drinking kai kai. Kunu, concentrating kunu, Shehu. Because so you can make sense when you talk. And tuwo. Now, NNPC under Jonathan failed to remit 3.2 trillion naira. What? Trillion, the next level. 3.2 trillion, says the Auditor General of Nigeria. Not trillion. Auditor General, he just figured it out. And let me tell you, this is just another attempt to stop our hero of democracy, Jonathan, from winning the Nobel Prize. That's what it is. That's it. It has nothing to do with reality. They just know that the Nobel people are preparing our hero to announce that the hero of democracy has won. That's why they're doing this. Nonsense. Getting replacement for Lai Mohammed is difficult, says APC. They're saying that the Minister of Information, who has been talking that they can't replace him. That's why they've not. They want to, but they couldn't find a replacement. No, wait. I have a ready-made alternative. Okay. His name is Patrick Obahiabon. You know him?
But yeah,
Obaya,
from Lagos State.
he cannot. You can't accuse him of lying because you won't understand what he's saying.
Yes, man.
You cannot. You can't understand what he's saying, so he can't be lying.
Yeah.
But Lai Mohammed.
He's doing double job already.
Nigerians complaining of hardship are PDP loyalists, said Ngige, Chris Ngige. You know him?
Chris, that short
He's
man.
saying that the only people who are complaining that they don't have light, they don't have water, they don't have good roads, that they are PDP people.
Okay.
Now, I didn't know that Ngige has started smoking that thing that the other people are smoking. I thought he was a doctor. He was
supposed to be the Senate president.
no, but seriously, can you imagine that? I didn't know that Ngige. He used to be a reasonable one, but apparently he started smoking.
Don't blame it on
Otherwise, he can't talk. Anyway, so Dr. Damage's show is looking for 1 or 2 interns.
Okay.
Now, you don't have to live in New York City to be one.
Yes.
You just need to have a sense of humor and love the show.
Yeah.
And be eager to make it better. An internet connection. Now, that's a good one. It helps if you like Puff Puff, because that's what we paid. We give you Puff Puff. Yeah. That's it. That's all we give you. If you're interested, please send an email under the caption interns to drdamages@gmail.com. You know, about payment. If we have the money to pay you, we won't call it intern. So,
Underline.
but we will give you credit, school credit, Mama puts credit, Mama puts credit. What?
High five.
High five. Aha. We give you stuff. We mention your name and the way we mention Sasha, she doesn't get paid.
I don't get paid.
But we mention her name and she's happy. So if you want to be an intern, please join us. Write to drdamages@gmail.com. Mention intern on the caption. Yeah, because there are so many emails, we won't get to that if you don't say that.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
It's time for your email. Tomato Jones, welcome back.
Thank you.
Wow.
As if
Are
I
you
left.
excited? Are you excited?
I am, but I'm sick, so you can't see it.
You are sick again?
Just a smile on my face.
This Russian guy. This is from because all
What
the
Russian
medication I was giving you should have worked.
Doctor.
know, it's-
I don't know what Russian guy. Don't
Anyway,
mind him.
okay, let's hear the emails.
Okay, yes. Our first email is from Chima Ugwe from Stuttgart, Germany. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, I'm a regular viewer of your wonderful programs. Keep it up, please. Please, I noticed that the Nigerian politicians, when they are sick, they come to Germany. When they want to buy mansions, they go to London. When shopping, they go to Dubai. When they want to pray, they go to Mecca or Jerusalem. But when they die, they want to be buried in Nigeria. Please help me ask them. Is Nigeria a cemetery?
Oh, Chima. First of all, when next you see these politicians come to Germany for treatment, tell them that we can give them better treatment here. Why are they going to those crappy Nazi German doctors to give them treatment? Huh? Now, about dead politicians. Dead politicians do not want to be buried in Nigeria. It is the living politicians who want to be buried in Nigeria. If we pass a law that says that all Nigerian politicians who die abroad will be buried inside the Sahara Desert, you will see that they will stop going abroad. They will stop going there. But you people are the ones who are keeping these things going. Pass a law. If you die abroad, you are buried inside the Sahara Desert or maybe Sambisa forest. That will help. Next.
Okay. Our second email is from Lady B Pinky from Manchester, England. Of course, that's your
my friend. Yeah. Yeah. What does she want?
Right. Dr. Damages, I'm curious to know your thoughts on this subject. Some few years ago, the Eastern Cape youth of South Africa once threw lots of poo on the entrance stairs of the province.
Poo. It's not poo. It's poo.
Poo.
When you say one poo, it looks smart. It looks beautiful.
She's trying to be sophisticated, so she said poo. You know she's English.
Okay, that's
you know?
true. Oh yeah, I forgot that. The Queen's people. Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
some poo on the entrance of the provincial legislature for lack of service delivery. If it were in your country, or maybe in New York City, what would the youth throw? I think curiosity may kill the cat.
Yeah.
Thanks for 9 lives.
Oh, thank you so much. This is a great question, lady. Be pink. You know, people all over the world. Pinky, yeah. All over the world, people express their displeasure one way or the other. You know, in Kenya, they slaughter pigs and use the blood to decorate the MPs, their entrance to their chamber. In New York City here, they use empty pots and pans to make noise.
Doctor!
Yeah, no, that's what they do. That's what they do. Technically, they are telling politicians that they are just noise makers. I think what we work in Nigeria is for women to withhold
withhold what?
Until something changes, you know? Yeah, that's the only solution. All this strike, yeah, to withhold and strike. I don't, you know, there are kids who are watching. That's the solution.
They have coffee binds.
No, the women, all of them, women will go on strike. Yeah, tweet that out. Women should go on strike, and then the politicians, they will shape up all those men.
That place.
Yeah, put a lock.
Look at that one.
I know.
Look at that one.
He'll be the one that will cry. Next.
Our third email is from Walexkino from Nigeria. Dr. Damages.
I don't think
I've never heard that name. Walex.
Walex.
Walexkino.
Walexkino. He had some addition to that.
Well, whatever.
He's trying to be
Dr. Damages.
Yes,
I hail you.
This is my friend.
I actually stumbled on one of your shows on YouTube. After watching your presentation, I thought your show was full of crap. Seeing you dressed in a lab coat with a hammerhead stethoscope. But when I watched your show till the very end, I came to realize that you are making real sense. Saying the raw issues happening in this country of ours. Dr. Damages, I would like you to fasten the release of your shows online. Because I'm eager to know what you've got.
Thank you. Thank you, my friend.
People are saying the real facts.
Thank you, my friend. You know, I'm happy that you identify the crap that is this show. And that is how it works. At the first time, you see it is crap. And then you begin to see the essence of the crap. But if the crap is not funny, if you don't see the essence, it must be written by Sasha.
Sasha.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Sasha's fault. Yeah.
The crap is cracking you.
Yeah. Next.
Our fourth email is from Michael Chuag, aka Farah 316.
Wow.
He writes, Hi, Dr. Damages. As you know, I'm addicted to this show.
I know.
Doctor, you don't they fail my hand these days, though.
Why are
How
people
come
blaming
you started picking stories from Adiola? The Tanzanian president's story is an old story with Adiola. Now you will make Adiola start feeling big, comparing herself to us. Another thing is, Tomato Joss, she said she wants Wubi Abati. Holy Ghost fire! I never said I wanted him. I said, hi, Mr. Abati.
You should not answer now. Read the email.
No, I will answer. He said, this is my worst nightmare. Thank God Dr. Damages is coming to Boston. I heard you said Roxbury. Please give me more details of the place and time because me and my friends will come on that day.
Yes.
Tomato Joss will see what the Bostonians. Difference is clear.
Wow.
Remember, iPhone 7, you got it.
Yeah. See, thank you so much, Michael. Thank you. You know, you really caught me on that Tanzanian story. It was such a great story that I wanted to repeat it again and again so that those who give excuses why change is difficult, why they can't keep promises, they should see. You know, on stealing from Adiola, I can tell you that the head of the he-goat is in the pocket of the he-goat.
Hey!
This is
Deep.
the head of the he-goat is in the pocket of the he-goat. And about Tomato Joss and Ruben Abati, let me tell you, they met once in New York City, and it was love at first sight.
What?
We are coming to Boston on the 16th of April at Roxbury Community College. Tickets will be on sale next week, so keep watching. Yeah, but that story will be written in a love story. Next.
You finish me. Our final email is from Emeka Williams. He writes,
Williams.
Hey, how are you doing, my doctor? I have been a fan of your show all the way from Paris, France.
Wow.
Now that I live in Boston, Massachusetts, it will be much easier to be live in the studio with you someday.
Of course.
Really, you have been doing a great job on your show.
Thank you.
Trying hard to enlighten Nigerians. My point, I need you to be using a sledgehammer and fixing those idiots in Abuja because that tiny thing you have around your neck has no effect on them. Also, I like to know the girl. I like to know the girl who got to introduce the show. Rebecca by name. Her name is Rebelkis, not Rebecca. She's beautiful and I love her set of teeth. Her set of teeth. Are you sure? He says, say hello to Tomato Josh. She's got great curves. And I'm sure John Legend sang that romantic song because of her. All of me.
Emeka, you see,
Emeka.
Emeka, you think you are smooth. You think you are smooth, eh? You the text star, they toast both Tomato Josh and you think you are smooth. Guess what? Behind the scene, those two women, they exchange messages. So if you send the same message to one and the other, they go back and they laugh at you. About this, my hammer scope, don't forget that it has a radar coming out from this. Okay,
You don't see
you
it.
Can't say it. It sends 50 kilowatts of
Very powerful.
pendulum waves into my patients. So it works. It's very powerful.
Ooh.
Don't mess with it.
Yes.
Anyway, so are you interested in what he's saying? Anyway.
Emeka.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to
gmail.com
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book Democracy My Foot by Aristotle. It's a real book. Why are you people laughing?
Yes, no.
And it says, there is only one way to avoid criticism. You do nothing, you say nothing, and you be nothing.
Hey!
That is the only way. You say nothing, you do nothing, and you become nothing. That's the only way people will not criticize you.
You're right. You're right.
Now,
Absolutely right.
Now, we'll be off next week for Easter holidays. So until next week, I am Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So Tomato Josh.
Easter.
So Easter, what are your plans?
Are
you going to Russia?
No.
Are you going to Dubai? You know there are some people in Dubai who have been writing this.
No, but I'm going to Europe soon. So.
Wow.
Again.
I know that guy, Let me tell you guys. Wait, come. You are watching, I know it's you. Listen to me.
I know it's you. It's you.
She's
It's you. Who is this? Who is this loud mad girl in the audience?
Anyway, so happy Easter to all of you, and
Exactly.
we'll see you sometime in April.
Don't drink too much.
Don't drink and drive. Thank you so much for watching. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be. Things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.